various persons that will suit your situation. You don't have to do something because it sounds good. See what suits your ethos and your culture. Who is a leader? What should she do? What shouldn't she do? These are the questions that should bother you all the time in your journey through life. These questions haunt any leader, be it in education, be it a corporate, or be it even in a sports arena. These will always be there for you. I have been very fortunate, as I said, to observe quite a few leaders from very close quarters, and the person who has always been at the top of my mind is my grandmother. Is my grandmother a matriarch of a family of 34 members, some related to her by blood, some by soul, and some by moral and legal obligations, but they were related to her all the same. Her sons and grandchildren were conventionally qualified with degrees to maybe boast about from India and abroad, but no one was as educated as she was. You have to understand the difference between qualification and education. I would say no one was as educated as she was, and she never went. Okay, I think I'll wait for this to join. 5 distractions. Students, can you be a little faster because we're waiting for you to settle down. There are seats in front.
Please come to front. Students, can you please make it fast? And please occupy the front seats so that we can start.
Yes, for those of you who joined later, we were talking of matriarchal role models that we had in life. And I was talking about my grandmother, who was the matriarch of a family of 34, 35 members, related to her by blood or soul or by moral and legal connections and obligations. Right? Now, her, and I was saying that, she had a family of a lot of her children and grandchildren who were qualified in India and abroad, but no one was as educated. Amma, as we fondly called her, was born in and married into a traditional West Bengali family. Now there's a big difference. Not because we need to fight between Mohanbag and East Bengal, that's not the idea, but the culture, because of the geographic conditions, was very different in East Bengal women and West Bengal women, which is why I specify that she was born in and she grew up and married into a traditional West Bengal family. She was a healthy mix of modernism and old school values. She knew better than any MBA how to utilize which member of the family to do which job to get the best results. She never raised her voice or rolled her eyes, but we never disobeyed her. We trusted her, were in awe, respected her, and of course we were scared of her. Especially when we slipped, we were scared of her. So much so that even after 25 years of her passing away, we still miss her the most. Amma was a learner, excited about new things, exploring and trying them, and celebrating all that connected with her roots and her culture. her tradition as well. She was a collector who pulled stuff together and modified them to suit all of us so that we felt comfortable in accepting them. She was like a curator in organizing and preserving things and an alchemist who turned lead to gold. A coordinator, coach and facilitator who kept us on track. Amma ruled effortlessly. She ruled effortlessly, helping us to follow regimes and decora, occasionally stirring our minds to think beyond. She never shirked from demonstrating love and affection. She was our best mentor, and she was our worst critic. She was a true bureaucrat who organized family accountability and coherence. Where else can I find someone who will teach me how to be an educational leader? We realized that some way or the other, she had it all in her, and she was passing it on to us. She has given me everything I need to run a school, and even more. When we talk about transition to the 21st century, here was this lady, 1 century ago, who was born during the British Raj, worked quietly for independence. In those days, they would take Akmuto Chal Beshi, because some freedom fighter would suddenly turn up and say, Ma khide peche, Ma khete aao. So I think they had a huge part to play in the independence fight. So they would do that. A fight for independence. India was willing to accept all new technologies from the next generations and fought bravely, soberly for women's rights. So that was also there. While we link modernism by emulating the West, here was Amma, who wouldn't even follow another matriarch in the same neighborhood, but only do what was right, what matched the ethos and culture of her household. Otherwise, with the WWW, the world will soon be a very uninteresting and artificial place to live. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anuradha ma'am, for your beautiful insights. And not just insight, I think that was a beautiful story of Amma.